Hey guys, Banana here. Welcome back to another Watch Your Realms video. Lots of people have been asking, so I'm replaying the Dracula stages with the new heroes in this April 2026 rotation. Who knows, maybe we'll get another one in 6 months because they said they won't rerun this, but here we are again. So, main changes are really to the set of units that we had. Last time around, we had a lot of stunners. I think this time around we're lacking that, and some may be thinking, oh no, we can't actually stun Lady Mina anymore. What should we do? We still have talent, but when I went ahead to do a few playthroughs, I realized that they fixed it. Breaking the channeling of Hall of Mirrors doesn't work anymore, but here's the good news. We have way more AoE healers. We have Percy, we have Tallulah, we have damage reduction, we also have Dracula. So all of these units coming together do work still. Of course, Lily is still in the mix, and then we have Decimus as a spare unit. But in this particular stage, we don't need Decimus just yet. We have a bunch of level 40 heroes here, and we're just going to throw them all in and hope that we survive. So yeah, let's get into it. Without further ado, I am going to remove Volca here and put Baron instead. And yeah, let's get started. So as I said, they fixed the Hall of Mirror trick. So you can't stun Mina and slowly clear all the units anymore. You have to somehow survive the Hall of Mirrors, and the best way to do it is to have your damage reduction and AoE damage reduction units stacking on top of each other. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do Dracula protecting Corridor up top there. And once we're done with that, we're going to put Blood at the bottom to deal with the bottom waves. Yeah. I'm gonna put in a healer shortly, which is gonna be Percy, and we're gonna face him up top here instead of facing to the right here like this, because we want him to focus his heals on just Vlad Dracula. We don't want the heals to go towards Crowdor, who already has a dedicated healer Dracula in front. So yeah. Just gonna wait there. We're not gonna pop any ultimates just yet because these guys are not moving yet. We want to minimize the ultimates there and save it for those occasions instead. Now I'm gonna put Tallulah in. And we'll just wait for these guys to move before we do anything. There you go. Lady Mina's gonna spawn and she's gonna open a couple of portals later, which will basically just do damage by spawning units out of it, but nothing too crazy to be worried about there. Just gonna pop some ultimates here. And we'll put in Van Helsing as well. Van Helsing does pretty well on these units, as well as for clearing the big waves. So yeah, let's just wait. There you go, one slam down. Then I'm gonna pop the ultimate there. You see the Braveheart being procced, which gives him some stuns. And once we're done there, I'm gonna put down a Lily as the healer, facing to the bottom here. No, wait, let me think. We'll do it top instead, so that it's in Draylin's protection. And I'm waiting for Vlad to actually get enough reach here before I pop the ultimate. There you go. Should be good here. And I'm just gonna put Talon facing up, because Mina is gonna walk down later. See if it helps. And yeah, now we have this Hall of Mirrors. As I said, they fixed this, so we can no longer, you know, stun and like protect ourselves against it anymore. But we're still gonna wait for a bit here and cast some of these ultimates to just help us to survive. So you can see the butterflies offering the damage reduction. And hopefully that's all we need to actually survive through this. There you go. You can see the Lily protection kicking in. I'm gonna put Edith down. Hopefully he survives. Edith might not be good enough for the job, so yeah, that's why we have multiple units to, you know, stand by. gonna get a slight lick there, so I'm gonna try to put Lucius down, protect. The good thing is we don't need all units to survive, so even though that unit is gonna lick, I think we should be just fine here. Go. Yeah, my Vlad might die here. Let's see. Get a bit of extra sustain. There we go. And then Mina spawns bottom now. So she's gonna spawn the mirror now to constantly put units out, but I don't think we have anything to worry about here. They should be able to just tank through most of this. And then we just put Talon down as well. So it's Lucius. Should be able to finish off the boss here. The main idea is to really try to get across the initial set of mobs. Once you get that done, yeah, it gets a lot simpler. And despawn Kaide to just, you know, help out in taking out one of the mirrors. Then we'll do the Drailing Ultimate. Lily dies there, unfortunately, but have the rest of the units here, so should be good. Can put Van Helsing down. Yeah. It becomes a lot more straightforward once you get a lot of this level 40 tanks coming in. You don't really need to, like, you know, do anything specifically. You just need to, you know, be able to survive through these mirrors. And yeah, of course, the more mirrors you destroy, the more damage reduction you get. Because the mirrors don't do as much damage. But yeah, there you go. Mina is down. And that is the stage cleared. There we go. Vlad obviously doing the most damage down bottom solo. And then the rest of the units are just doing their thing. So yeah, pretty straightforward. But that's going to be it for the video. If you have any questions, leave it down in the comment section below. I hope this is helpful. And yeah, obviously higher levels are going to make it easier. If you're on level 30 units still, then it's going to be pretty tough. And yeah, the replacements are pretty much what you can find in there. So since you cannot stun units anymore, getting the right healers and the tanks is the most important. And don't forget, you can let units lick through because you don't need a full 3-star clear to actually get this done. I think we get the Dracula mechanics here. Yeah. Alright, that's it. Okay, now we'll move on to the next video where we'll show the final fight with Dracula. See you in the next one. Leave a like or subscribe if you found it helpful. Goodbye.